Alright guys, welcome back to another episode here of our Let's Play series. Now I got some news. Apparently they don't want to honor my warranty for my other laptop, so we're gonna have to play on this one for a while. And then hopefully I can end up getting another one soon. But I made a little fish farm. I have a little fish farm. Not much going on with it. I have this little smelter. I'm just smelting a whole bunch of kelp right now, so we can get ready for when we build our super smelter. The first thing we're going to start out with, you might be able to tell already, but we're going to start out by making a little enchantment table. I went and got some obsidian, made myself a diamond pickaxe so we could make ourselves an enchantment table. I got a little more as well so we can go into the nether. Hopefully get some nether quartz, start working on some things. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put this quite yet. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the base or put it outside. But for now, we're just going to set it right there just so we have it. And then we'll have to obviously work on getting some bookshelves as well, which I can't do right now because I only have a couple pieces of leather. 3 pieces. Do I have any bookshelves? I might have had some bookshelves. I do not, but I got this as well. Traded with the people in the village. Got that. I don't know if I showed you. One more thing I want to show you before nighttime hits. I made a little makeshift cactus farm right here, so we can start getting a little bit more cactus. So when we go to make our actual farm, we're good to go. So it's got 14 in there right now, which is not a ton, but that's all right. Did a little landscaping right here as well, trying to even this out a little bit, make it a little bit easier to deal with. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get some stuff together. I think I have a piece of flint somewhere. Yep, right there. We're going to go ahead and set up another portal. And we'll go ahead and head into the nether. Let's go ahead and get our flint and steel. I'm just going to set it up outside. I want to show you something if he's still in there as well. He was in there. It looks like he despawned. Nope, he's still in there. See? The banner guy is stuck in my base. So I'm just going to build it out here. For now, we might end up moving it and doing some other things. I did set up some cactus along here that I could grab as well if I need to. But I'm going to go ahead and set up my nether portal all the way over here on that little island right there. Because why not? Just for now. That way if pigmen come through or anything, then they're going to be way over here and not be bothering me. Let's throw down a couple torches. Kind of get a little bit of light in here. In the area. I don't know how many we're going to need. Let's just start out with that. And then we'll go ahead and build this portal. And I should have brought my pickaxe with me. Is that even big enough? Did I make it big enough? I think I might have to make it one taller. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make it one taller. Crap. Alright, let me go ahead and get my pickaxe and then we'll fix this and then we'll head into the nether. Alright guys, here we go. Hopefully we get a decent spawn. Here we go, heading in. Hopefully we get a decent spawn. Okay, this isn't the best looking spawn, but at least there's not a bunch of gas and stuff right here, so that's something. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to lose my stuff. Okay, so we got some quartz. So we got a long drop, but we got a bunch of quartz around here, which is a good sign. Let's just head up this direction. I can hear some stuff going on. More quartz. Okay, it looks like we're like in a little cave. Yeah. There's some more stuff out there. Okay, so let's go back down this direction. So we can kind of go down here without taking a bunch of damage. We're pretty high up too. Oh. There's like a way over there. Let's go ahead and head this direction. A little bit. Ooh. Whole bunch of quartz. I'm not going to gather too much quartz right now until I get fortune, but I do want to gather a little bit on the way out. Oh yeah, there's some... Oh, do you see that? Can you guys see that? The little baby pigman was walking around on a chicken. So we need to go over there. We need to go over to there. Which means we're gonna drop down here. Let's go. I'm just trying to get over there pretty safely. That way I don't die, hopefully. There we go. Oh, zombie pigman died. There's a bunch of glowstone. There's a bunch more quartz. Okay, so yeah, when we get fortune 3 on a pick, it's gonna be really good to come in here to get quartz. There's a lot of quartz around. Gotta try to remember the way back home. Yeah, so there's a lot of quartz. I don't see any signs of a... what's it called? A fortress. I don't see any signs of a fortress anywhere. A lot of pigmen around this area. But I don't see any signs of a fortress quite yet, so hopefully we can spot one pretty soon. I don't want to have to travel really far to get to a fortress like I did in my other world. There was not one really that close by. So I had to travel quite far. I'm just gonna go over to here, see if I can spot anything. I'm not seeing any signs of a fortress, so that's not the best thing. Oh, there's a magma block guy. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head back and then we'll move on with today's episode. Alright guys, so I'm still here. I actually really got myself super lost, but I did find something of interest. Found a fortress right below me. I have no idea where I am or how to get back to my base. Might just have to end up dying, because I do not know how to get back. But I do want to go take a look at this fortress over here. So I might just have to die, and then I might just have to take my coordinates, die, and then find my way back here and get my stuff. Because I'm completely 100% lost. But I did find a fortress, so that's something, I guess. As long as there's some stuff here. I know it's really dark, guys. I don't have any torches with me. I can barely see as well. But we'll just have to deal with it, right? Alright, there's some nether wart. Not really worth grabbing if I'm gonna have to end up killing myself, but here are a bunch of blazes and a crappy chest. So maybe I'll just put all my stuff like in this chest right here. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just put all my stuff in that chest and then just go die. Take the coordinates, go die, and then I'll be back at my base where I can, you know, get some things. But I'll just put all my stuff I'm just gonna place all my stuff in this chest and then just go die. So grab the coordinates so I can come back and get that stuff later, and then I'll just have to get my first death. There we go. That way I can respawn back in my base. So I do not know how to get there. So now I just need to get some resources again. Just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's what I have to do because I don't know what happened to my stuff. I have no idea what happened to it. I have no idea where I was. I got super lost, so it's just a better bet just to start over. I'll grab all that stuff later on. So next time I go through the port, I just need to remember to get the coordinates so that doesn't happen again. 16, okay. So the next thing I want to work on is actually I want to do a little bit of caving. Because I want to do a smelter array. I want to grab a smelter array. So I want to do a little bit of caving so I can go find so I can start making a smelter array. I need some more iron for it. But in the meantime, we're gonna start a cactus farm. We're gonna start a little bit of a cactus farm. So we'll probably do it over here somewhere, like in this area. Do like this cactus farm right here, but massively scaled up. This one's just to get me some while I'm building the giant one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, get some resources, and then we'll come back and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I gotta start on the layout and things of this farm. So I'm actually just gonna have everything come to this middle section and then shoot across the water stream to a storage system over here. But all these bricks I'm placing right now are gonna be where cactus are gonna be growing on top of these. So we're gonna have a pretty big area. So basically what we need to do is, these are actually all going to be top slabs, because if you do the bottom slab, it's just going to go nowhere. So the way to do this is like that. That way there's just not so much bulk in it, and then obviously the sand will go up here. These will be gone. The water will be down here. This will be the wall. It'll shoot them all the way. They'll end up in this, which will then be a channel eventually that will go over to there. Or we'll do hoppers or something. Do a water stream at first, maybe do hoppers later, but then it'll all come up into a storage system over here, which we can then maybe take underground into our base for XP later on. But right now I just need to start getting all these guys planted in on this side, move to the other side, and then obviously we can do more layers up as well, but we'll see how one layer does, because it's going to be a decent amount of resources for this one layer. So I'm going to do the one layer on this side, on that side, try to get all the cactus planted in, or as much as I have, and then we'll start working on the collection system. Alright guys, so I actually completed, well, not really completed, but I completed what I want to do in the cactus farm today. I don't want to make it too huge, but I'm going to show you what I did, how I set this up for now. So I got this guy right here, pretty decent amount of cactus. So I completed this side, and then I completed this side. Got the water stream in. It's coming down into down here. Do this hopper, chest, all of 9 yards. And I got a chest down here. Right now I'm just having it collect in here. I have some collected in here. The reason why I'm collecting in there is because I don't quite have enough to keep it going. So I gotta lock that hopper. I'm locking this hopper. I'm gonna store the XP. And we're gonna go from there. So hopefully I start getting a little more cactus. I'm gonna build this a little bit bigger. Just not at the moment. So it's gonna stay like this. I'm gonna probably add some more layers to it later on. But that's what I got right there. Now the last thing I want to do for this video is, this might be a little bit shorter video, but I want to get a wool farm started. Just with one sheep. So I just want to get one sheep in here because I'm going to make, well, my plans for the next episode are going to be an iron farm. So I want to go ahead and get started with that. Actually, I want to put it right here. So I just want to get one sheep in here. That I can go ahead and get some wool from. So that way when I go to make my iron farm, I'll have some wool in order to make the iron farm and make it work properly and things like that. So these things are pretty easy to build. Obviously I need a comparator there, or a observer. What do I mean a comparator? A dispenser there. Gonna want to get some shears in there, but I'm not gonna put the shears in quite yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a block with some redstone dust right there. Now what I want to do is get my collection system started. So the grass is gonna be right there. Obviously I'm gonna need to spread some of this grass around to get more spread, because it's not gonna spread to grass right now. So that's gonna be right there. So I'm gonna want like my chest right there. I need to get down here so I can get the hopper going into there. I'm gonna throw this guy on here like so. And I should be able to break that, and then if any wool or anything lands on top of this block right here. Oh, it's not getting sucked in. So what I can do, there's actually one thing I can do that will work, is I can take my piece, I need to sleep. I could take the minecart and push it into the dirt, and that way I'll also save me one space. So I can take the minecart, get a piston, give me a block of redstone. That way I can go ahead and just push the minecart, or push the dirt block into the minecart. So what I need is the minecart to be at this level here. So I need to put the minecart at that level there. Then I'm gonna need to get up here, break that guy. No, I gotta redo it. So I need to put my hopper there first. So my hopper is gonna be, so if the minecart, let's see, hold on. So the minecart's gonna be at that level, so the hopper needs to be right here. So if I get my chest right there, put my hopper right there, then I can put the minecart on top of the hopper. Now I need to get to a position where I can break that rail. Then I'm gonna grab, I'm actually gonna move this chest back a block to right there, so I can block the minecarts in, so the minecart doesn't end up sliding out. And that way the items will end up here. So it'll look like that. And then what I just need to do is get this block placed in. So I actually need to go ahead and get my piston in the right position. And then I need to activate that piston and retract it. And then my minecart will be inside the block. Now anything that lands on there will immediately get sucked in and end up in this chest. And this is where our sheep is going to be standing. So one thing I want to do is clear out a little bit of space to add a little bit more dirt around the build, so the grass can replenish itself a little bit faster, so I can get the max grass rate, so that dirt can turn into grass, which will then in turn get my stuff going. So I just need to get the sheep in there, block it off, and we'll go from there. So now we just need to grab some wheat so we can go get this sheep. Now I'm just gonna start out with the one sheep, like I said, just so I can get my iron farm rocking and rolling. And then next episode we'll work on our iron farm and possibly even get a couple more sheep. I'm not 100% sure. Probably do that, but the iron farm shouldn't take too long. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Just need to get a zombie and a couple of villagers, and then build up the kill mechanism and all that stuff in the spawning areas. So there was some sheep over here. There still is. I just need to get one of these sheep over to my base and get him put in his position, and then I can start work with that. And all I should have to do is just shear him the first time. If it's actually not grass, I won't have to shear him. I can just put the shear straight in, because then when it turns to grass, it'll activate the system and the sheep will get sheared. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and see what happens once we get there. So let's go ahead and just finish getting this guy over there. Gotta go kind of slow. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Come on, Mr. Sheep, let's go. At some point I want to do something with that outpost, but we'll have to wait for that till we get some more resources and stuff and go from there. So I'll maybe make a farm out of that at some point as well. I've never made a farm out of that, out of one of those. I've never even tried, so we'll have to see how that works, but it's gonna be for another day. But I just want to get this sheep in here so I can start getting some wool for our iron farm next episode. So what I might have to do is actually just block that off, break that glass, get him in that little block to where I can... No, get back in there. Get back in there, mate. Get in there. And then I can just do that. And now he's in there. And now I should just be able to put the shears in there. When the grass grows, it'll get sheared. And these items will end up in there. Awesome, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.